Ever tried shouting underwater? Yeah, not the best for communication. That's where underwater acoustic modems come in. They're like the internet's weird cousin that lives under the sea, using sound waves instead of Wi Fi. Basically, it's a device that lets you send digital information wirelessly underwater, kind of like how your phone sends memes, but with sonar pings instead of cat pics. Think Aquaman ordering pizza, but instead of telepathy, he's got a modem. Success Kid meme. Good question. Water is a huge buzzkill for radio waves. They just don't travel far. Sound, on the other hand, travels much better underwater. So, while you're struggling to get a signal at the beach, these modems are vibing with the fishes. So, radio is out, lasers get scattered real bad, and we are stuck with sound. But that's okay because sound is awesome. Ever wondered how these sonar surfboards even work? UAMs take digital data and turn it into sound waves through modulation. Then, they convert those sound waves back into digital data via demodulation. It's like Morse code, but way more advanced and underwater. They use methods like phase shift keying, or PSK, where they change the phase of the sound wave to encode data. Sounds complicated? Well, it is, like trying to surf a wave of math. Then there's frequency shift keying, or FSK, which switches between different frequencies to represent bits, like changing radio stations but underwater. And quadrature amplitude modulation, QAM, combines both phase and amplitude changes for even more data. It's like the overachiever of modulation methods. Finally, transducers convert electricity to sound and back. They're the unsung heroes, like the reliable sidekick in a meme. It's not all smooth sailing in underwater communication. Sound waves face major challenges like attenuation, where signals weaken over distance due to spreading, scattering, absorption, and reflection. Then there's multipath interference, sound bouncing off everything like the seabed or surface, creating confusing echoes. Doppler shifts happen when currents or moving objects change the wave frequencies, just like that siren sound changing as it passes you. And don't forget the noise from marine life singing, ships rumbling, or storms. It's like a rock concert underwater with propeller cavitation adding extra static. Imagine trying to have a phone conversation at a rock concert while someone keeps stealing your signal. Basically, it's the "this is fine" meme, but for underwater communication. Lots of people use underwater acoustic modems. From military submarines needing secret communications to scientists exploring the deep sea, these gadgets are everywhere underwater. The military uses UAMs for submarine communication, like in covert operations where radio waves don't work. Think of it as underwater walkie-talkies for stealth missions. Scientists deploy them for ocean research, monitoring everything from temperature to marine life. It's like having Wi-Fi for your underwater sensors, but way cooler and meme-worthy. The oil and gas industry relies on UAMs to monitor underwater structures like pipelines. Preventing leaks is crucial, and these modems help spot issues before they become disasters. Autonomous underwater vehicles, or AUVs, use UAMs to coordinate missions. They're like robotic fish that talk to each other underwater for teamwork. Even offshore wind farms use them to monitor their underwater structures. Keeping turbines stable is key for renewable energy, and UAMs provide real-time data. Basically, anyone who needs to talk to something underwater is probably using a UAM. It's like the Drake meme: yes to UAMs for underwater comms, no to everything else. All right, let's dive into the future of underwater acoustic modems. These devices are getting smarter, and it's all thanks to artificial intelligence. AI helps these modems adapt to underwater chaos, canceling out noise from whales or storms and routing data smarter than ever. We're talking biodegradable stuff and harvesting energy from waves and currents. No more polluting the deep blue with junk. Imagine IoT setups where sensors track ocean temps for climate science or automate fish farming, all connected underwater. Picture underwater 6G super speedy comms, enabling everything from mining to disaster response. The ocean's getting wired. Yeah, the future of underwater comms is wild. Surprise Pikachu face. Let's dive into some real-world examples where underwater acoustic modems are saving the day, like underwater James Bond gadgets. First up, the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution uses their micromodem to relay ocean temperature data from thousands of floats worldwide. Next, Evologic's modems let autonomous underwater vehicles communicate in the harsh Arctic, fighting through ice noise like a boss. It's like those AUVs are texting each other through frozen oceans. Then there's the US Navy using submarine acoustic modems for secret data exchanges between subs, like underwater spies in action. No Wi Fi needed when you're 100 kilometers deep. Finally, in the North Sea, Teledyne modems keep offshore wind farms running smoothly by relaying structural data, preventing expensive breakdowns. It's renewable energy with a sonic twist. These examples show UAMs tackling everything from climate data to military ops. Expanding brain meme, from simple sonar to global underwater networks.